Can you describe anxiety? What it actually feels like in your body? Some say it's a kind of restlessness, a racing heart, tight chest, and thoughts that won't slow down, even when there's nothing specifically wrong. And a lot of people assume that something's off with them personally, like they're too sensitive or overreacting. But what is actually happening is a small structure in your brain called the amygdala. When it picks up on a threat, it sets off a chain reaction. Cortisol and adrenaline flood your system. Your heart rate climbs, your muscle tighten, and your thoughts speed up. You catch yourself not breathing normally. But the amygdala can't tell the difference between an actual emergency and something like an awkward conversation or a stressful deadline. The chemicals released are the same either way. Your body prepares for a threat that isn't physically there. What doesn't help these days is the overstimulation directly available when you pick up your phone, a device that follows you everywhere. Your brain is on alert even when your phone is on the other side of the room. It still takes up space in the back of your mind. And that adds up to the mental energy you spend and splits your thoughts, which stresses you out even more and ramps up your anxiety. Over time, if you're under a lot of stress, this alarm system becomes even more sensitive, and it starts anticipating danger before anything's happened. And that's why anxiety can feel like a constant low hum rather than a response to one specific thing. Your baseline is now anxiety. The encouraging part is that this system is actually trainable. Positive thoughts do help, but also consistent physical practice. So, a few things that work with how the nervous system actually functions is exhaling longer than you inhale. This directly signals to your brain that it's safe, and it's one of the few tools that works in the moment when you're overwhelmed and can't think clearly. And also keeping a steady routine, like a set time for sleep and meals. Having a predictable structure. The brain relies less on alertness when it already knows what is coming next. Repeating a calming practice regularly, not just when things feel overwhelming. This is what actually builds new pathways in your brain over time. None of this means that the anxiety you feel is imaginary or something to push past. It simply means the brain that learned to stay on alert can also learn to come back down.